Afternoon all. I'm working on a welcome pack set of videos for Chess World, and this is the page which you can now find on, it's at the moment called Newbie Welcome Pack on the videos menu. So there's a few videos here. There's a background video on correspondence chess by Majdu. There's the videos I've done recently on playing where I've got many games waiting my turn, so you can get an idea. The free mini tournament video, some from our socials, the French defense game annotation, which shows that correspondence chess can impact opening names. There's a very high quality annotated game by Fat and Mad that he played on the site, and there's some other high quality annotated games of correspondence in general. Ivor Byrne, who was one of the correspondence world champions, beating Ustrom here. Okay, I want to do a video version actually of this page, so the benefits of correspondence style chess. So this would be the main focus actually of this video. I just want to go through these points with you. So first of all, these are the 20 points which I would like to make. Correspondence style chess is ideal for playing multiple games at the same time. It really helps manage a lot of current games. On the play menu you get list current games, which you've got various sort orders to aware filter. If you want to select games where it's your opponent's turn or your turn, or even the type of game, all these orders are available on Chess World, even like move length. You can choose by game type, etc. So very, very powerful way of managing a set of games is on the site, and that's the first point. And you do get the opportunity to play in a free tournament as a newcomer to Chess World, where you can, a mini tournament, you can play against 3 other opponents, 2 games each, so that's 6 games straight off the bat. Okay, you can play for that. So the point here is, even if you might be behind a firewall, it's only web-based. There's no install of an exe needed for Chess World, so it's very good for playing at work, and maybe you've only got a few minutes at lunchtime, so you could dip into your current games and play a move, or play one or two quality moves. Point 3, finding perfect opponents. There are a variety of methods of choosing an opponent on Chess World, and I've got a whole menu dedicated to finding opponents, even by keyword search. So opponents menu you can have by rating, even by interest search. And interest search for me, if you fill out your own page, actually become for searching for opponents. So if I wanted to search on opponents interested in computers, which so it would highlight all the members where they put computers in their description. Or if we go back, something more interesting, more specific, films. So I can click on films, and all those members interested in films will be picked up, so you can invite them for a game. So it's very, very easy to find opponents based on a large number of things. If we go be powerful, so you can find like your perfect opponent, and by time limits or whatever, or by rating criteria search. So that's that point. That's finding your ideal opponents. And there's information on tournaments actually, even on average move time. So not only on interests, you can even see when you join a tournament on play tournaments, even though the official time limit for the tournament might be say 5 days a move, we've got these little graphs here where you can see the average move time, if it's going to be, what percentage of the time limit it's going to be. So at 1 day, obviously it's harder to get a quicker thing, but so most people are actually well within the percentage of theoretical time to use. That's a one-day tournament. That's pretty quick. So you get a very good idea of potential opponents, even on the tournament entry, as well as ratings. So point 4, time to play quality moves. See from all there's loads and loads of games that they blunder, because blitz chess by its nature, you haven't really got time to take in the position and its little finesses and details. And in correspondence style chess, you can pick up the little finesses. You can legally use the analysis board. So if you have trouble like visualizing, a few moves ahead, if you put a little bit of effort in, you can check out potentially brilliant combinations, etc. Quite legally using the analysis board. So the moves are generally of much higher quality, as high quality as you want them to be. If you want, though, you can take on a bigger game load and just have the fun of just playing lots of moves anytime, without having to find the game. You've already got games in progress. Take as many games as you want, or as few. If you want higher quality, maybe your game load stick to less than 20 games, current games. And the point here also about picking up opening theory, you can use position search. There's the Masters collection. Okay, so there's that point. That's a really big point about correspondence chess. Time to play quality moves. That's the big contrast with blitz chess. Point 5, time to stroll around looking at other people's games. You can. Also, people are putting games into collections. And also there's annotated games. So actually the What's community, the games page here gives you all sorts of ways of seeing games. You can even just see games of your friends if you want, or there's annotated games there. But here is like friends games, or you can search game collections for games, or tagged games. So like if I click friends games, I can see like Dobregan. I met him at the socials. For example, Chestnut, he's very, very social, going to all the socials. So I can see friends games. I can see game collections as well. So if I want to like Queen Sack, that will show me interesting games of Queen Sacrifices, which I know from you guys on YouTube, you like the old Queen Sacrifices. So these are games which people have, they've mentioned Queen Sack in their thing. So people set up these collections, and you can see like descriptions of the games, and then click to have a look. So like Richter Rosa here apparently on Big Tom Dog's game collection. So people set up the collections. I think that's the nicest way, actually, one of the nicest ways of checking out other people's games. But also, people take the trouble to annotate their games on the site, especially because they're high quality. So we've got loads of annotated games in the community menu. So this point about looking at other people's games, I think I need to actually give examples of doing that with annotated games, game collections, tagged games as well. Well, this video is in more detail. Basically, it's like a new version of those benefits, but you see that is a major benefit. Perhaps not best put here. Time to stroll around. Basically, the options to have a look at other people's games is one annotated game. So an annotated game, for example, community. Actually, let's just check. The Earl of Norfolk is one of our best annotators. Not just quantity but quality. So if we have a look at one of Earl's games, so Earl of Norfolk, like 313 annotated games. Actually, sorry, these are my annotated games as well. You got some. So these are not video annotations. These are just ordinary annotations. That one was just in progress. That was so you can also annotate games in progress as well. So let's see. Okay, well, is there a nice game that I've annotated recently which is not in progress? A lot of these actually are in progress. If we go back actually and just choose maybe an Earl of Norfolk, Earl of Norfolk as the annotator, and click Show Annotations. So we'll get the 313. They'll be paged, of course, 10 per page, and he's done also classic games from the Master Collection. He's annotated classic games, but some of his own games like Surviving a Heavy Attack. So you get a basic description there, and then if you click View Annotations, there are various options actually for viewing the annotations. You can look at it like that, and you get his comments there, or you can have the comments underneath if you prefer. So annotations underneath. So when you play through the game now, you just play through the game and you get the comments box underneath, which you might prefer. So we should get a comment or two soon. Right here you can see the comments. And so Earl of Norfolk is a fantastic annotator if you want to look at annotated games. But there's also like tagged games as well. If we go back to this community games thing, games page, it's a key page. So tagging is something obviously which YouTube is big on, and I was trying to sort of use that idea of tagging on the site, and I've tagged loads of games. Here are like loads of tags, like deflection, and also this can flip between Chessworld games and Master Collection games. Now if I just want to see my own tags, I just click on that. So 21, so like back row mate, and that will find the game of the back row mate. If we click on that, one tagged game for back row mates. And so this is good. If you start tagging your own games and look at other people's tags, you might learn some stuff. But we also have a glossary anyway, which has key tags. Actually improve the Chessworld glossary has key tag games. So here was a back row mate game which we can play through, etc. But our glossary also has because there aren't millions of tags within chess, so actually the glossary has got key tags which I've tried to illustrate about key concepts. So that glossary is quite good. But let's go on a bit of a side tour of that key point. So basically the key is about looking at other people's games as a benefit. So this is going to be a long video, isn't it? Time to socialise with the opponent between moves. So on every game you can so that's not too far from rock solid relationships. Sharpening opening knowledge. Of course correspondence games has impacted opening theory, and even ChessBase, they sell correspondence games on a separate DVD. You get some very high quality games and sometimes major innovations which even grandmasters might use. Community spirit. We've been around 10 years. We do socials. There's giving goodies on Chessworld, like when you win you can, or sorry, if you lose you can give a handshake or whatever. So the thing about fitting it into a busy schedule is a key point about correspondence. That if you've only got 5 minutes, you can play 1 or 2 moves, log out, the server keeps your games. Complements other forms of chess. As you know, I'm playing lots of blitz, I'm playing other forms of chess as well over the board, and it does fit in nicely. You can play for the comfort of your own home. Of course that's same with any internet chess really, that's not specific to correspondence style chess. Gamesmanship is lessened. Well, in over the boards, expressions, etc. So you get less intimidated. You can play more the position. That's really the main point here, and it's more about finding the truth in the game and not being intimidated by the opponent as much. So it can be more relaxing than Blitz. I guess you know that from now, and the potential for blunders as a result is also, if you want, to have a high quality, you can. Of course, it's ideal for all play, all tournaments, because an all play, all tournament generates a lot of current games basically, and we've got all the facilities for managing a set of current games. So that's why it's ideal for all play, all tournaments, because that's a quick generator. The more people in the all play all, you'll get the number of opponents times 2 minus 1. Say you're in a 4-player tournament, it will be 3 opponents, so that's times 2, it will be 3 times 2 is 6, so you'll get 6 games with 3 of your opponents. There's rest of the world matches, so we've got some very famous correspondence players playing in past rest of world matches, voting moves, which I could quickly show you. On the play menu, we have other latest actually we don't currently have that on the other latest, not at the oh sorry we do sorry latest world teams, past RAL games. You'll see a lot of past rest of world games where voting took place, and in fact if you are a correspondence title player, actually we could have one maybe this summer as well, a new one this summer. So we've played lots of famous personalities in correspondence chess, like Ivor Byrne. Judge was Peter Coleman, one of the top UK correspondence players. Helena Dembo was there. Hector Walsh, another strong ICCF Grandmaster. Fala, another strong ICCF Grandmaster. We played Jeremy Silman even. If we click on vote, it will just show the game, I think now, the game score and the final position, and we could play through that. But so yeah, rest of the world games we've done lots in the past, and maybe should do a few more soon. Okay, so you're getting a gist of the main points. Perfect for applying instructive strategic themes. Well, as well, improves chess understanding because it's more of a scientific approach, and Blitz can encourage sloppy play, stereotypical play more, because if you have to play quickly, often you're sticking to known patterns that you successfully used. So sometimes correspondence is like less stereotypical, more in the particular finesses of the position that are being used. Correspondence, generally people are more chilled out than Blitz servers, and also games are worth annotating. As you see, there were loads of annotated games, and there's a very noisy lawnmower now, so I'm glad we're coming to point 20. Okay, you can invite your friends from the opponent's menu. So, given the lawnmower introduction, I hope you enjoyed that. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.